What's up, guys? Welcome back to Run the Ropes YouTube channel. Today I'm with Kane Fitzpatrick today, and
Kane Hazard.
Yeah. And we're gonna be reacting to a really old match of ours.
Yeah, I forgot how old I was when this actually happened.
And it's pretty cringy, kind of. I mean, but some of the parts in the video are kind of funny, but most of it's probably gonna be pretty cringy for us. So.
Yeah, we're gonna cringe probably the entire video.
So this was back around 5 years ago. Me and Kane recently joined Hardcore Wrestling along with Colin Hunter.
Yes.
For his brief stint.
Formed a faction or
this was before the New Generation days.
Yeah, sure.
So I got the match pulled up on my iPad, and what we're gonna do is react to this match.
Yep.
And yeah, get ready for our faces to be cringed. So yeah, let's get this started. So this is our first match. It's a 7 stages of hell match. And we'll be talking from here and there while we're reacting.
Up first, weighing in 117 pounds.
Austin's voice is something else, isn't it? His voice is so squeaky.
Well, I was 17.
You don't look too bad during this though.
Well, I had braces at the time, so.
I think I was 17 and a half. I just about to turn 18.
Yeah, I just turned 17 when we did this match.
So we were teenagers.
So, and I think, so...
Oh my god,
Look
dude.
at Blake. Look at Blake in this. Oh my god, this was before the beard.
I threw my head at him to start the match because I thought it would make the match more intense.
So the giant... This was before Blake had, like, the Luke Holmes style beard.
Yeah.
Like, I gave Blake the nickname Combs because of his obsession with Luke Combs. Well, quote obsession.
Yeah, he had a bad obsession with Luke Combs for a while there. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he still does, kind of.
Yeah. Good takedown by me.
So, the original plan of this match was this was supposed to be a best of 7 series.
Mm-hmm.
This was supposed to be a best of 7 series, but we thought it would run too long. So we decided to make it a 7 stages of hell match.
Yeah.
With different match types. So, I didn't know what you were going for there, but...
The match was just so... It was like if you're writing an essay, okay? And you have the rough draft, and then you do the actual paper. This was like the perfect definition of the fucking rough draft. You know?
Could have worded it better, man. Oh my god.
Yeah. It was bad, dude. But hey...
It was good for its time.
But, I mean, everyone's hurt somewhere, as they say, though, right?
This was like, So this was like the summer of the pandemic is when this took place.
Correct. Yes. It was, I would say...
This was 2020 when this happened.
Yes. I would say it was like early 2020, probably. You know, I don't know.
Seeing the shots
I don't really remember, though, because ironically, what I remember is the backyard brawl we had at my house.
Oh yeah.
But I don't remember this as vividly as the backyard brawl because this was our first match.
I
remember so long ago.
The backyard brawl. I remember that was kind of like a redemption.
Yeah.
For this.
It's now a submission match.
Okay, so the second fall is a submission match.
So you pinned. I think it was that you pinned me the first round. I think it was.
So I believe I won the first fall.
You won the first fall.
Yeah. And
if you look at some of the shots that we did, like, you know, the punches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It really looks like it didn't connect.
Like, yeah, both of us were not good.
That's how bad this is.
Both of us were not good. We were in the pre-development stages of
this was the
beginning. And guess what? And I'm saying this: we are not professional wrestlers.
We are not. We're not. We're backyarders.
We're backyard wrestlers, and it's a hobby that we love to do. And you know, as Jaden's reiterated, I'm gonna reiterate too. We don't have much time left.
Yeah, like...
We don't have much time left.
Like, so I'm 21, he's 22.
I'm 22. And,
well, as of this video, I'm 21, he's 22.
He's 22. Jaden will be 22 this coming summer.
Yeah.
And I will be turning I'll be turning 23 in the fall months. So...
And if you're looking right there, I'm wearing a Hulk Hogan t-shirt that's like, it has like Hulk Hogan's face on there, and it says, "What you gonna do, brother?"
What you gonna do because this match is so bad, brother.
Okay, and if you notice, like, you did an outside dive on me, the camera didn't really pick it up.
Yeah.
Austin did not pick it up.
That's Austin's fault. Bad cameraman,
so
right?
Austin was behind the camera in this match.
Where's busting your balls, Austin?
Austin, we're busting your balls.
We
We love you,
love
man.
ball,
But,
we love you, dude.
But awful camera work
Yeah,
5 years
that
ago.
was terrible. Yeah, we all were not very good back then.
And that was an awful Superman punch from
But
him.
like, I'll give all of us credit.
We've
like,
gotten better.
In terms of like, you know, making the championships, it was all this guy. You know, doing the pay-per-views, it was all our ideas. Like, I had the idea of a recent pay-per-view called the Golden Ticket.
Golden Ticket was
that was one of my ideas. Jaden had a couple of ideas as well that he pitched in
for pay-per-views.
But our theme song, our intro music is
we decided, like, you know, for our entrance music, like, you know, instead of, like, you know, editing the music in there, we edited the music in there, but now we decided to, like, you know, make it like UFC, where you can time the entrances better, but also, like, you could change it up here and there if you want to.
Yeah, I still think this is one of our. This is like, to me, if you ever have something that's like it was your first time.
Okay, so
that
German suplex, I kind of landed on my arm a little bit.
Yeah.
For that, but like, you know, and that did kind of hurt my back a little bit. I will say that, because I landed on my arm, kind of onto my shoulder.
Yeah, because you like torture.
Like
you torture your back.
Like when you're kind of like landing on your arm, you twist your back a little bit. So,
yeah.
So like I kind of hurt it a little bit.
And I don't know if you guys noticed, but we're also like almost like matching jackets. I don't know if you can see this shit. Like, you're like the camera. We're almost matching in jackets. You see what I'm saying?
I'm wearing a Wrangler jacket.
Yeah, mine's
it's not like a regular Carhartt or something.
Mine's a Hanes, so.
A Hanes, yeah.
Yeah. I believe it is. I'm not sure. I've got the jacket so long ago.
Oh my gosh. So, I think, like, you know, okay, this dive actually worked out a lot better. And if you see in the frame, that's Aiden Hoffman, aka Big Daddy, who is also on the channel, and that's Colin Hunter. Right?
One of our
good
friends who now lives in Alabama.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then Colin,
who is his brother in real life.
Who's my real life brother, and he also portrays Colin Hunter on the channel, who just joined recently, sending back a couple episodes.
But also, like, if you saw, like, just seconds before. Oh, this is my favorite spot in this match.
Yeah, we had some cool spots.
I came up with that on the fly, honestly.
And I thought that was a good spot.
The camera spot.
I will give him a lot of credit. That was a very, very well thought out spot. I enjoyed that a lot.
Sometimes, like, you know.
Yeah, that was a barricade spot. Like, you know how, like, wrestlers.
We try to, like, you know, make it look like he hit, like, almost kind of look like hit the apron of the ring. But I mean, it kind of worked out, but not really, because like
you could definitely see that we were.
The thing is, you didn't get enough height into it.
Yeah. I should have torched my body, but I was also relying on you to hold me. That was bad. Wow.
I think now. With our matches, we now we send notes to each other, like, to, like, you know, plan our spots, like,
yes,
way ahead of time, because like we have like a very tight schedule now because of us being adults.
Not trying to break kayfabe, but you know.
Not trying to break kayfabe, but we like to but we plan the spots, like we type it up and then we send it to. Okay, so that was an attempt of a crossroads, yeah.
But it was not a very good attempt.
It looked good on paper, but it turned out to be awful.
And then I got the follow there. So I think right now I'm up 2-1. I think.
And I just pull off the Austin Aries, the no-sell.
So I ended up taking my shirt off because I was being cocky. And this was.
And also it was pretty hot that day, so.
Oh yes, it was in the dead of the summer. It was like in late July, early August.
So back in the day when we were still in high school. So Blake and Austin.
It was backyard.
So Blake, Austin, and Colin, they're about 2 years below us.
They're a couple years younger.
Like they're a couple years younger and below us.
Yes,
so they
correct.
were. I think they were freshmen. They were going to be sophomores while we were going to be seniors in high school.
Yes. Jade's right. They were gonna be sophomores and we were gonna become
Seniors.
And
And what was actually funny was that the story was.
He's correct.
So. The funniest thing was how he met Austin. Well, we'll explain that later, but I can probably explain it now as the match goes on, but we met Austin through a study hall. So me and Kane, we were talking. This was like when AEW was about to be on TNT, when Dynamite was supposed to start.
This was a pre-launch Dynamite.
This was pre-launch Dynamite.
This
NXT
is when they had their
Wednesday Night Wars.
Yeah, with NXT.
And we were talking about that, and then Austin, actually, he was like, I think he was across the room from us.
Yes, and
it was getting towards the end of the day.
Me and Jane were just in our own bubble, just.
And we always talked about wrestling. Me and Ken always talked about wrestling. Like we were nearing 20 years of friendship.
Yeah.
And Austin decides to come now from the other side of the room. Ken up overhears us, and he goes, "Do you like wrestling too?"
Yeah.
And that's pretty much how it started. And then one day I'm scrolling through Instagram and I see a post with Austin in it, and I looked at it and I was like, wait a minute, that's Austin. And then I sent it to Caden. And we the next day we teased Austin.
Yeah. Ironically enough, it was very, very funny.
And Austin introduced us to Blake, and that formed a really great group.
Friend group, and then we just like that we had a brand new friend group.
A brand new friend group, but
then just bonded over wrestling, which like we didn't think that was ever gonna happen.
But listen, like there was it was the original four of us. Like that's the original four horsemen of hardcore wrestling. Is me, Caden, Austin, and Blake. That was the original four horsemen. But can we add members to the friend group? Absolutely. But you can't break up the original four.
Yeah, no.
You cannot.
The OGs are the OGs. It's the ones that we paved the way.
That was like...
We really did. We paved the way for,
But over time, another video will be us, discussing, all of us. Like, us becoming friends, and, that'll be a future video.
Yeah.
That I will say. So, I think if I remember correctly, this was the Battle Royal match. Where it's you had to take your opponent out. Yeah. That's it. And I remember vividly, this was a pool match.
And then Blake fell.
I did not see that.
Dude.
Blake fell?
Alright, I'm gonna run it.
You'll run that.
Right. Something comes up. Bro.
Okay, so I didn't really see it. Here we go. We'll see it again.
He didn't know he was trying to get happy feet and he died.
And it's like,
So this is me and Jaden in the pool match. It probably was not very good.
We were in a tight deck.
Yeah.
It's I think there was a good 3 or 4 feet. 3 or 4 feet of the deck. 3 or 4 feet of this deck. And you know what made matters worse?
Yeah.
Was the camera angle.
I don't even remember doing this.
Because of how awful this was?
Yeah, I don't even remember doing this. Do you? I don't.
Oh my god.
It was just embarrassing a little bit, but
okay. Wake me up with this. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm kidding, man.
I mean, if you want, I will.
Wake up. Okay, I mean, if it was a better angle, it would have looked believable.
Oh shit, misses. Kicks.
I didn't.
Is that Colin?
That's Colin's squeaky ass voice.
Oh yeah. Suplex City. So the object of the match was to throw your opponent inside the pool.
And then,
I mean, that was kind of a cool ending. I said, someone give me that contract, and I think I ended up walking up there just to get it myself. Man.
yeah.
Am I ashamed of this?
This looks so different compared to now.
And I misstepped a little bit.
Yeah. Jaden had the contract, he had the freaking match, man.
I had to look for that pen.
Amen. Amen, I'm sorry to that, but like, for that.
Alright, so, currently signing it. Oh, I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, you threw the freaking...
Here it is. Look at my face real quick. Boom! Bullseye! I threw the pen in my face. Oh my god, man.
It's awesome.
Wow. Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, that was funny. We should do these more often, man.
That might have been the worst match I've ever watched in my entire life. I've said this when a bad situation, like a bad match were to happen. I would say this. I'm safe for this situation. I would rather watch a DVD of the best of the Great Khali matches. Over that.
Yes.
It was a great
Let me just say this.
Khali new freaking move.
If it at least has the Punjabi prison match in it with Batista, I would watch it.
Yeah.
I would watch all of those bad matches until it gets to Punjabi prison.
Yeah.
But no, oh my god.
That man, you gotta watch the freaking Randy Orton for Jinder Mahal Punjabi prison.
That was awful.
That was terrible.
Don't you dare say that, please.
That might have been one of the worst matches in the history.
Outside of Khali's return, a one-off return.
He came back that pay-per-view,
and that was it.
He'd show back up on fucking screen.
No, until Greatest Royal Rumble. But no,
what a waste.
But no, we hope you enjoyed watching this, and enjoy seeing us cringe and talk about the history of us.
Yeah. I hope you guys know that we're not that mad now.
Thank God.
Until next time.
Yeah. I want to get Blake and Austin in here just to watch their first match, the first video of wrestling. I would love to see that.
Hopefully hopefully in another
no,
week
instead of just them, it's the four of us watching this. But no,
all we need is laughs, man. Just laugh our asses off.
We're gonna be laughing our asses off. Those two are gonna be cringing their faces off.
And oh yeah.
Yeet. I think we did that in the previous match. Was the house rules for Money in the Bank a golden ticket? Yeah. But no, we hope you enjoyed watching this. But yeah, hopefully we can get more videos up there soon. I mean, we hope you enjoyed the Royal Rumble vlog that we did.
Oh yeah, what a great time that was.
That was an amazing time for us at the Royal Rumble, and we'll tell you the story about everything over there, like our trip over there.
Us going to the Superstore.
Like the stuff that we didn't film. Like we were trying to film everything we could.
Yeah.
But we really didn't do much that Saturday night.
Like,
No, it was the Friday night. It was the
Friday night. We ordered it and then we kind of just,
Like, we didn't really do much. Like, like you saw in the vlog, I stopped when we did the hamburgers.
We went to the Super Bowl, or the Superstore.
That's another bucket list item.
Yeah, going to Super Bowl. Yeah.
Super Bowl.
We went to the Superstore.
Superstore was a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah, and
I mean, we got to do that again. The next goal, though, is WrestleMania.
Yes, we're hoping that we're gonna be able to go to WrestleMania.
We're hoping it's at Indy. We're hoping it's at Indy for WrestleMania 43. Because they do have that deal.
They do have that. They have a 3-event plan, so.
3-event deal.
I hope they.
But no, we hope you enjoyed watching this video. And check out some of the older videos if you haven't done so yet.
Yeah, please.
Like the 2 episodes of Run the Ropes that we did. We haven't done a Run the Ropes episode in about a year now. So
we haven't done it in a while.
but I would love
We
to
need to, though.
I would love to do that again for WrestleMania 41.
Yes, I will be around for WrestleMania.
We'll be around for WrestleMania, but
I won't be working that weekend, so
me neither. But no.
So yeah, we'll plan stuff. We just gotta get everyone involved. We're still working on details.
But yeah.
etc. So stay tuned.
So thank you for watching this video of us reacting to our 7 stages of hell match. The first match that we did on Hardcore Wrestling.
It was something, let me tell you. It was something, man.
Us being, we were 17 years old when this
happened. I was about 17 and a half, Jaden was like 17.
Yeah, we disclosed that earlier in the video, but
yeah.
Thank you for watching this video. We'll see you guys next time.
See you, boys.